The global cannabis industry is growing rapidly as more countries are decriminalizing the plant. Developing economies in the SADC region also realize the cultivation of the plant will assist with poverty alleviation and job creation. The Eastern Cape moved already to craft comprehensive strategies around this industry.
Cannabis is coming up strong, and we've gone around to try to experiment it. We know the laws in our country. We're working within those laws, and we are really looking at government, re-looking at the current laws that are existing, because we want to affirm the ordinary people who have been actually cultivating this in these areas, so that you give them the proper support as government.
Cannabis also puts the province on the forefront to enter the global market.
This is the best opportunity not to be surpassed by the Western Cape, which doesn't have the land to do that, to do everything from planting to processing, but involving people who have always planted this, because sometimes once you lift a ban, very clever people come in, overtake, they take things up, and the same monopoly companies run with it, the same pharmaceuticals run with it.
I am definitely confident that working with our communities, working with all the professors, the specialists, the experts in the field of rural development and agriculture, we can indeed turn the situation around in South Africa. Not just to swell the economy, not just for economic development. We can talk of the real economic growth.
Small-scale cannabis farmers want comprehensive research to be done on the medicinal use of the plant.
Use the universities like UWUSU to research what the plant contains and how it can be used and what can be isolated from it, if it must be isolated, because at the moment you have CBD, which is an extract from the cannabis. So you do want the entire profile of the plant, because that's where the medicine is. If you're not taking it in or smoking it, it is totally medicinal.
Cannabis has been grown illegally for years in large parts of the Eastern Cape. Now that knowledge has huge potential, the Department of Rural Development and Agrarian Reform has approved the development of a cannabis college. It will focus on training farmers in the growing and distribution of cannabis and the developing of products. It is currently illegal to cultivate cannabis commercially without a license. Only 4 licenses exist in South Africa at the moment, but it is hoped that as many as 40 licenses could be approved within the next few months. Kululeko Nyembezi, SABC News.